Hey, everybody, this is Josh, the 980 Know It All, coming to you today, September 5th. It's the 6th. I'm always a day behind. September 6th, 2018 is a beautiful day outside, but I am currently inside in my little 980 Know It All studio, just having some fun. Here to talk a little bit of baseball, specifically talking about fall ball. Fall ball is one of my favorite times of the year to go watch ball because you've got weather that's still warm, so you can wear shorts during the day at least. You can go out and see the trees changing colors, which for a lot of fields makes a beautiful backdrop. I know at Story Field here in Longview, Washington, there's trees that kind of line the left field area. So as the leaves start to change, it's a beautiful look to it. A lot of fun. You go down to a lot of the Babe Ruth and Little League fields. They've got trees that are changing colors in the fall. So I really love this time of year just for that. Plus, we're getting closer to the playoffs for Major League Baseball. But really, fall has a lot of great opportunities to watch baseball, and a lot of people don't realize it. They think that Major League Baseball and that's it, but really there's a lot of other opportunities at different levels that people miss out on. A lot of the games that you can go watch are even free or only a couple bucks to get into. So I want to talk a little bit today about fall ball and the different levels and different areas you can go watch baseball and enjoy yourself, have fun, get to see a lot of things. I've got quite a bit of fall ball plans coming up already. I've got my little calendar I've been scratching on, different teams, different places, trying to get everything going. I've got September, I've got October filled out. I've got some things going on in November as well for fall ball, but not necessarily games as much as more, fun team building stuff I'm going to go watch and kind of record and interact with different teams, different players to kind of just have a little bit of fun. But there's a lot of stuff. Obviously, if you think about it, once again, there's Major League Baseball. There's Major League Baseball going on now. Playoffs start in about a month, and you go through all that. That's a pretty mainstay. Everybody knows what's going on there. Minor League Baseball, their playoffs actually start, I think, today or tomorrow for most of the leagues, and so that'll be done in a couple weeks, and that's it. But there's still a lot of great baseball. For those of you who live anywhere near a college that has baseball, there's going to be fall baseball going on, or softball. I'm lucky here in Kelso, Longview, in this area. I've got Lower Columbia College that has both baseball and softball, so I'll be out watching them at least a couple times this fall. Centralia, which is about 35-40 minutes north of me, they've got baseball and softball as well. I already know I'll be up there watching the baseball team a few times. Probably going to catch the softball team if I can as well. I can drive down to the Vancouver and Portland area, catch baseball down there. And a lot of times for fall ball, it's free to get into the games. And that's something that a lot of people miss out on. Because, it's still college baseball. You're still watching the guys who are going to end up playing in the spring, guys who are going to be, out there, being recruited for four-year schools. Some guys and girls even recruited to go on to, like, Division I schools. And for the guys, there might be some guys who are going to be drafted. So you're talking about good, solid baseball players and games that you can walk into for free. I know that, like, for LCC, which is Lower Columbia, and some of the other schools, they have the games. They have like inter-squad games that are open. You just walk in and watch the games, and they're in full uniform. They're playing. Most of the time they even have umpires out there. I think only once or twice have I not seen an umpire, and it's just the coaches will call balls and strikes from behind the pitcher's mound. But that's usually only inter-squad games. So if they have another team, another school coming in to play, they'll bring in umpires, which is great. It makes it a real baseball game with real talent. And like I said, it's free normally. And if it's not free, you're talking maybe $3-4 to get in and watch a game. That's nothing. I mean, really, you can find $3-4 of change in your car probably and go in and watch a baseball game, watch a softball game. I know for Lower Columbia here in Kelso and Longview, their games are free even in the spring. You can just walk in and watch the games. So it's an amazing opportunity to catch some great ball, to see next spring's talent as they prep this year. Now, it is a little bit different. They're a little bit looser on the substitution rules because, once again, the goal is to get people in, see what they're able to do, get them ready for next spring. But it's still baseball and still softball. It's still a lot of fun. So, I'd recommend if you live near a college that has baseball or softball, just check and see if they have a fall schedule out. Most teams already have everything planned. A lot of the teams are already practicing for their fall games. They already started practicing last day or two, and they're already moving forward. They know what's going to happen in the month of September and October. And as a fan, if you want to watch some games, check it out. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Arizona Fall League. And for those of you who are true baseball fans, you got yourself a baseball bucket list of things you've got to do. I know I've got mine. It has like 50 things on it that I really want to do. I've actually done quite a few things that I've been able to check off my list, but there's a few things I haven't done. I've never been to the Hall of Fame, never been to Cooperstown, so that's obviously like number one, number two on my list. But the Arizona Fall League is something I've done a couple of times, and it is so much fun. It is a opportunity to go watch some of the top minor league prospects play against other prospects down in Arizona. In Phoenix, they have 6 teams that are a combination of players from all 30 major league teams. In the years past, they've had some pretty big talent. One year they had Mike Trout and Bryce Harper actually on the same team. I know a couple years ago when I went, Kelly and I went down there with my dad. It was the Cubs had sent some of their top prospects there, and including Chris Bryant, which was so much fun to watch him. We watched him hit 3 home runs in a game and a double. And the double actually, we think, went over the fence and bounced back in. So he should have had 4 home runs. But either way, we got to watch him. Almora, who's also with the Cubs, was on that same team. We've gotten to see a lot of great young players at the Arizona Fall League. And the crazy thing about this is they play at their spring training complexes. So they play in Peoria, which is where the Mariners and Padres play. Playing Surprise, which is where the Rangers and Royals have their complex at. They also do Goodyear, which is Dodgers, White Sox, and then 3 other ones that are on the east side of Phoenix. I think it's like Talking Stick, which is the Diamondbacks and Rockies, I believe. They have one in Mesa. I think it's the Cubs facility, and then the last one is Scottsdale, which is the Giants facility. And they're actually major league spring training complexes, but when you go to the games, you're talking 300, 400, maybe on the really big days, 600 people going to a game. In stadiums, they can hold 10,000 people. So when you go into a stadium, they can hold 10,000, and there's only 350, 400 people. You can sit literally anywhere you want to, because they don't have assigned seats. You just buy a ticket to get into the gate, and then you find anywhere you want to sit, and you sit. And so we sit a lot of times first base or third base line, front row. Sometimes we'll move behind home plate and go a few rows back because you have a lot of scouts who are there. So you obviously don't want to get in the way of a scout because they're actually doing their job. But you can have amazing seats, sit down, you relax. I mean, you never feel crowded. I know last time that Kelly and myself and my dad went down, we all sat like a couple seats apart. One of us usually sat a row behind, and we just spread out, legs hanging over, relaxing. Usually has a pop, if we get a hot dog or something like that, and you just relax and you watch this stuff. And then you can walk around, and a lot of times you'll see a lot of Baseball America or ESPN baseball writers who will be there, who are doing stuff, writing about the prospects. You'll see a lot of former players as well. I know we've seen Joe Morgan down there, Trevor Hoffman's been down there. A lot of guys will just be there, representing their team, representing the organization, or just there to watch some baseball. So I've seen a lot of cool things like that down there. But also for the players, because there's so few fans, they tend to interact with the fans more. And of course you get the autographs. We always go down there and get autographs. That's a lot of the autographs that we give away, especially of the younger players. We get those at the Arizona Fall League. But really, you can get down there, you can do so much. It's so much fun down there. Weather, obviously it's Phoenix, Arizona, so it's going to be hot. I think the last time we went down there, it was still 101 degrees. We got caught in a sandstorm one day, which, even though it ruined our baseball viewing day, I have to admit, being caught in the sandstorm was kind of fun for me. I like that type of stuff. I'm a little weird, I know. But it was so much fun. We were just watching baseball, hanging out. I've gotten to see great players like I got to see Corey Seager down there playing, Byron Buxton when they were still in the minors. Guys like that are there all the time. And this year, looking through the list, I think I heard the other day that there were 17 top 100 prospects going this year. It might even be more than that. I know that's just a number that popped in my head, but there's like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to be there. And that kid, just everything I've seen is just tearing up minor league baseball. So I'm excited to watch him play. You never know, his dad might even show up. I mean, how cool would that be to have his dad there? But you know, it's a lot of fun. It's something that most fans maybe have heard of but don't really think about. But if you're looking for something to do, it starts, I think, the second week of October, goes into mid-November, and usually there's, you know, 1 or 2 games during the day and then a game at night. There's a few weeks actually, where they just have all 3 games or just day games, that type of stuff. But still, you can go watch a game and then go back to your motel or go out to dinner, relax. It's a nice thing to do. It's a lot of fun for a baseball fan. You got to put it on your bucket list if you've never done it. You know, as much as I love spring training because it has all the major league players, Arizona Fall League is where it's at. I love it so much more. It is the best thing in baseball, really. When it talk about top level talent, you know, nice relaxed atmosphere, good weather, just having fun. Arizona Fall League, that's where it's at. It's the place to go. I know that when you're down there, if you start talking about telling other people about it, a lot of people are like, shh, don't tell anybody. We want to just keep this a secret because, you know, it's nice not having very many people. But, you know, it's my job to tell you guys, you know, the cool places, which is, you know, one of the things I'm going to be doing lately. You know, starting actually at the end of this week, I'm going to start doing road trip blogs and videos to really show you guys places that I go, places that I stay, so that we can kind of get an idea of how you can do a road trip, especially if you're in the Northwest. If you're in the Northwest, I have ideas and plans for doing road trips. You can start in Corvallis and shoot up through Salem, Portland, Longview, Tacoma, and just catch baseball games every night. You can stay in a motel if you want to. My family prefers to do that because obviously I've got a wife and 2 daughters, and camping is not their preferred way of going, which is perfectly fine. But for you, maybe you want to go out and just camp every night. You just, you know, hit a game, go back to your campground, whether it's the KOA or a state park, and then you go on to the next spot and just keep moving up the road or wherever you want to go. So that's one of the things I'm going to be working on, is creating these baseball travel blogs, you know, kind of this road trip type idea. So that way people, if they want to find something for vacation, can look at one of these sites, one of these blogs, and go, hey, you know what? I want to do that trip. I want to do these dates and try and do that. So one of the things I'm working on is going to be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying just writing it because I know some of the road trips I'm writing are things I've actually done, trips I've actually gone on. And so I'm excited to put them on paper, put them on a video, and talk a little bit more about what I was looking for, you know, what dates I'm trying to focus on, and how many teams I want to see along the way. So guys, one last thing I want to talk about before I sign off is this Sunday is 9/9, so September 9th. And in honor of that, since we are the 9 in a know-it-all crew, I'm going to do a giveaway on Sunday. Actually, more than a few giveaways. So I've actually got some vintage boxes of cards. Now I'm going to give the whole box away because I'm greedy and I actually want to hold on to some of these because I love collecting them. But what I'm going to do is in each of these boxes, there's 36 packs. And I'm going to give away 9 packs of each box to different people. Now I haven't decided how I'm going to give them away, whether it's going to be on YouTube or Twitter. But I'm going to be doing some giveaway for packs. Once again, if you want some vintage cards, pay attention on Sunday. There'll be different ways to get entered in. I'm sure I'll probably do one on YouTube, probably do one on Twitter, might even do one on Facebook. And I'm really debating about doing a big major giveaway. You know, we've done autograph giveaways, we've done even ticket giveaways. I love the vintage card giveaways because it's fun for me, but I'm also really debating, oops, wrong side, about whether or not I want to do this in a giveaway. And for those of you who are Sandlot fans, you should recognize that right off the bat. It's Squints and Wendy Peppercorn in a Funko Pop. And I got it the other day thinking, oh yeah, that'll be a great giveaway for 90 Know-It-All. And then I realized that even though I'm not a big fan of Sandlot, I know, don't like Sandlot that much, but I love that scene. I love Squints. I love that part of it. It's just hilarious. So I'm debating if I want to keep it or if I want to give it away, but there is a chance I'm going to give that away on Sunday. So pay attention. You know, I think Kelly's going to do 1 or 2 giveaways as well, kind of talk with him a little bit. And I might go through my autographs, see if there's some autographs to give away. I did just get like 9 autographs from Gaylord Perry a couple weeks ago. So there's a real possibility that I'll probably put one of those up as well. So we're going to do a lot of giveaways. Maybe even to keep with the theme, maybe we'll do 9 giveaways on 9/9. So who knows? I'll think about it, ponder it a little more. I'm sure at some point I have to actually make a decision. I will let you guys know either on Twitter or Facebook. But once again, pay attention. Sunday, there's going to be at least a couple giveaways, if not quite a few. So should be kind of fun. I'm excited. I think it's going to be kind of an annual thing now. I think 9/9 every year, September 9th, is going to be just the 9 inning know-it-all day. Give stuff away. You know what? Might as well. Doesn't hurt. Maybe we'll even do something the 9th day of every month. Just do a little giveaway each month. So I don't know. Just me thinking. I'm kind of bored. But I'm having fun. So once again, guys, if you're looking for good baseball, looking for good softball, fall ball is the way to go. Whether it's college, there's even little leagues. There's Legion Ball. Obviously, there's the Arizona Fall League, which has great talent. Now, we all know there's Major League Baseball as well, but let's be honest, that can get expensive. And as much as I love Major League Baseball, I don't want to spend $500 just to take my family to a game. I know I'm exaggerating, but not that much. It costs a lot. So find some baseball in your local area. Go support a team. Go support the players. Believe it or not, college players and younger players like having people in the crowd cheering for them. It makes them excited, makes them feel good. Go do that. Let's encourage the younger generation to keep playing, to keep going out there, to give it their best and make the game of baseball enjoyable for everybody. So guys, that's all we got for today. I'm Josh, the 9 Inning Know-It-All. Hope you all have a good day, and I'm sure I will see you guys later.